Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the whole flock of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, his Hebrew name is Yahweh. Not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah, not Abba, not Yahuwah. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten Son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua, not Yahusha. It's Yahweh Shah. So you gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rekah, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and the bishop and elders of the great millstone, rule well, teach well. For the apostles and elders of all Israel already accepted the not. In a sincere salutation to all the occupants pushing this truth and believing this truth with the full winds of the earth, the entire world shall night to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Hogwarts who are listening, learning, you few sisters who are listening, learning. Coming to learn lesson, true facts, faith, and edification. Another daily edification, Lord, will be edifying. So, I tell this lesson, the prophets are bearers, messengers of bad news. And I gotta say Salaki because I supposed to did this lesson yesterday, but I was plantation kind of beat me up yesterday. And I was actually listening to videos, and I was listening to Elder Natazakba lesson, and I should have stopped and went ahead and did this lesson last night, but I was listening to the elders' lesson, and I wound up falling asleep. So I want to say Salakia, because I try to stay on point with daily edification. So anyway, the prophets are bearers, messengers of bad news. And the lesson that Elder Natazakba did yesterday, I was listening to at the plantation, and I thought about this, because he was going to the point how those that's teaching the sound doctrine of Yahweh Shema Shah is going to be hated. It's taken in 1 Corinthians 4. It talks about what's the word? Being made a filth of the world, fools for Yahweh Shah's sake, fools for Yahweh Shema Shah. And Jake don't want to hear nothing that has to do with the opposite of what they got going on in their life, which is trying to prosper. And that's that Christianity, that plantation Christianity doctrine, prospering. Now the Lord said that we'll eat our bread. By the sweat of our brow shall we eat bread. So a part of the curses is to go through these trials, tribulations, these adversities and afflictions. But the Lord said he was that Psalms 55 and 22, cast thy burdens upon Yahweh Shema Shah, and they shall sustain you. So Psalm 68 and 19, it reads, the Lord daily load of us with benefits. And he do the wicked too, man. 2/3 benefits. It tell you that Proverbs 26 and 10. Matter of fact, let me get that. In Proverbs 26 and 10, it reads, the great God that formed all things, which is the Most High, the Heavenly Father Yahweh, through his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah. The great God that formed all things, both rewardeth the fool and rewardeth transgressors. But what happens in the end? As a dog returning to his vomit, so a fool returning to his folly. And we see Esau going back to the basis of men. Those that allegedly so-called made it to Hollywood, they going back to their folly, man. Eventually they're going to turn back, and they're going to be the children that they are, man. Your Michael Jacksons and your Princes and all these ones, the Red Fox, all these ones that got Hollywood, but then they lost in the end, man. Richard Pryor, they got to come back as babies now, because they died, to tell you in Job 36, they died without knowledge, man. They died. What's this guy named Ricky Harris? They died without the knowledge of the Lord, man. But this world, man, is coming to an end. And Jake don't want to hear that it's going to end. Let me get this one more. Also in Job 12, because I want to stick to this topic. But right now I'm just ranting. Job was that 12 and 6. Just want to make these points, man, because niggas think they're gonna keep prospering here. And the only reason they're prospering because the Lord is letting them. Now this Job 12 and 6, it reads, the tabernacles of robbers prosper. What are these tabernacles? Baptist, Methodist, Pentecostal, Protestant, Catholic, Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah Witness, they all prosper. ISUPK, GOCC, IUIC, they all prospering. The tabernacles, ain't just one tabernacle, it's many. And it all goes back to Esau Edom, man. You heard what the guy said. You heard in that video I posted this Rabbi Finkelstein. That's from I remember the elder bishop Salaki, let me get his name right. Ayathan. The elder bishop Ayathan. If you don't know him by name, he always wearing like the camouflage fatigue, the camouflage garment. Elder from New York. He brought that out a few years ago. I never forget. I was at the plantation, still on the night shift, and he did that lesson and played that. He told you that we own everything, man. So it all goes back to Esau Edom, man. The elites, the chief of the nations, man. That's why I tell you that it tell you that Amalek, man, the first. Anyway, it said the tabernacles of robbers prosper. How do they prosper? The only way you can prosper here, you gotta sell out to Esau Edom, man. It said the tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoke God. You don't think that this guy, what's this guy name? The Tazari, what his name is? Tazadak. That was over ICGJC. You don't think he provoked the Lord, man? You don't think Nate provoking the Lord? Tazariak provoking the Lord? The tabernacles of robbers prosper. Sakari, and they that provoke God are secure. They secure, man. Like they got a covering. Let's get this word secure right here, man. These niggas is prospering, man. You say H987 and Salakia. I'm gonna get back to niggas hate the truth, man. This word.
Strong's H987. Batuchoth. Batuchoth.
Security, safety. See? Let's see what H982 say. These niggas, the Lord got them, and the Lord covering these niggas to. But I said all the time, man, 2/3 got leaders too. To trust, to have confidence, be confident, to be bold, to cause the trust, make secure, to feel safe, be careless. You niggas is running around lying on the Lord carelessly, man. Niggas don't got no fear y'all about Shema Shah, man. To be confident or sure, be bold, careless. These niggas run around here careless, man, with their doctrines. But who have given them that? The Lord. Job 12 and 6, the tabernacles of robbers prosper. These niggas is robbing. What's that? Titus, when they say they was creeping to the house and lead away. No, Salaki, that's 2 Timothy. The title when they say who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not. This is them, man. Nate, Johanna, Sakari, all these guys, man. This slow bellied nigga, Ricard from GOCC, man. These niggas is prospering, man. Who's giving it to them? The Lord. The tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoke God are secure, into whose hand God bringeth abundantly, man. These niggas is, hey, they doing good, man. But here it is, the real prophets of the Lord. Let me get this. First Samuel. These niggas trembled, man, when Samuel pulled up on their ass, man. This is First Samuel 16. Let's read this. And Yahweh said unto Samuel, how long wilt thou mourn for Saul, seeing I have rejected him from reigning over Israel? Fill thine horn with oil, and go, I will send thee to Jesse the Bethlehemite, for I have provided me a king among his sons. And Samuel said, how can I go? If Saul hear it, he will kill me. And Yahweh said, take an heifer with thee, and say, I am come to sacrifice to Yahweh. And call Jesse to the sacrifice, and I will show thee what thou should do. And thou shalt anoint unto me him whom I name unto thee. And Samuel did that which Yahweh spake, and came to Bethlehem. And the elders of the town trembled at his coming, and said, comest thou peaceably? And he said, peaceably, I am come to sacrifice unto Yahweh. Why is they trembling? Because Samuel, they knew was a man of the Lord. They knew. So here it is in Jeremiah 28. We telling you, thus saith the Lord, man. There's no brothers that the Lord has a spirit on that's telling you something different. They telling you, man, it's gonna get bad. And we see the badness happening every day. Them Houthis, all this Hamas, these Houthis, this backed by Iran, man, the Lord is moving these chess pieces, man, strategically. And niggas think this is a game, man. What that Edomite said, Finkelstein, Yahweh. That's an old clip. That video is old, man. Yahweh is moving the chess pieces strategically, man. There is no power in the hand of the so-called white man. This is all done. Exodus 15:3 tell you that the Lord is a man of war, man. So for men to come and tell you, the Lord said, do this, and you say, man, I don't want to hear that. When we was talking about it, watching the movie the Book of Clarence, man. Man, when Yahweh Shai and the 12 apostles pulled up and everybody froze and looked, what Clarence said, man, I need to be like him today, man. They said, man, they go Peter, man. And niggas ain't trembling, niggas still ain't fear. When they pulled up, it was, oh man, that's them. But niggas still ain't feel, man. Everybody at that time was still trying to get the bag, man. Like, okay, yeah, that's the Messiah, that's the 12 apostles. But man, we hungry, man. We got to get to this bag. And this nigga doing the same thing today, man. And niggas ain't studying the truth. Niggas don't care about that, man. The prophet, Jeremiah 28:8, the prophet that have been before me and before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. And we are here to tell you, man. Hey, the water, call out Yahweh Shema Shai, man. But we are here to tell you, your money won't save you. Your weapons won't save you. The government is definitely not going to save you. Whatever your plans is, they are going to fail, man. I don't care who you is, what kind of bag you got, man. We're here to tell you, if you don't repent and turn back to Yahweh Shema Shai, you are going to die a grievous death, man. You have been warned. You've been warned since the 60s. Everybody wake up in their own time. The Lord got to set up where everybody wake up in their own time. If the Lord had came in 2000, we wouldn't be where we at today, man. With this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, we would have came back as babies. But the Lord, because the scripture tell you that he's patient, there's many precepts. The one thing about now is in Nahum, man. The Lord is long suffering, but it said he will not at all acquit the wicked, man. But he's long suffering. His hand is stretched out all the day long, and Jake is only thinking about how they're going to make it here. This slow bellied nigga, and all trying to get this nigga to say is he want the bag. That nigga 2 weeks ago, the nigga trying to go, he went all around the world just to tell me his dumb ass, and didn't even realize it. Nigga, you want the bag. You want the bag right here in Babylon, in this place. Nigga, you get the bag, and then you got to take the sea hill. Now what? What you gonna do? You gonna take the sea hill? Everybody saying, man, we need to get this money, man. So forget, just like the movie, Book of Clarence, the Lord pulled up on niggas, man. And them niggas was, man, okay, oh yeah, that's Peter now, man. That's Yahweh Shai. Man, we got to put some food on the table for the night, man, to get to the bag. Instead of trying to seek righteousness and what do I need to do? That nigga that came to the Lord and said, what do I gotta do to get the kingdom of heaven? The Lord told him, keep the laws. He said, I've been doing this since a child. What else I need to do? Go and sell everything that you got, give to the poor, and come follow me. That nigga ran off crying, man. Bitch ass nigga, man. What you think Jake gonna do today with 50 grand in their account, man? But we here to tell you, if you ain't seeking Yahweh Shai, every plan that you got, listen, I say this all the time. The elites, I'm talking about them niggas that got them. They control every resource on the planet. You hear what that nigga said? That nigga Finkelstein, we control everything. Everything. And he said, we fund both. This nigga said it. We heard the apostles. We heard the apostles say this. We heard the other bishops tell us this. This nigga said out his own mouth, we control both sides of every war. Both sides. He said, well, all we about is the shekel. You heard the nigga. If you watch the video, if you haven't watched the whole 55-minute video, man, the nigga said we control everything. Both sides of we fund both sides, and we make shekels from both sides. You heard the apostle tell us that. But then you got Edomites that's telling you plainly, because who gonna stop them? That's the attitude, it's the presence of the so-called white man. Who gonna stop them? Who can stop them? Nobody. These niggas control all the resources. But guess what? These niggas' power is limited to fucking bunkers. The farthest they can go is to the damn bunker, man. Or up there to the Paris Hilton, to the Marriott up there that's floating in the sky, man. The little space station, man. That's as far as they can go, man. You niggas got to go into bunkers. The Lord said these niggas gonna tell the rocks to fall on them, man. They gonna go into the mountains. There's plenty of scriptures, man. Show you how much power the so-called white man got. He can't even leave the fucking earth, man. And niggas want to be like this nigga, man. He's losing. They losing. So we here to tell you, if you trust in the so-called white man, you gonna die with this nigga, man. Let me get this. Again, Jeremiah 28:8, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. And this nigga said the white Goyim. He called his own people Goyim. This would never be with King David and Solomon, man. This would have never been with our forefather Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. This nigga called his own people Goyim. They just Goyim, man. But we talk about it all the time. Esau despised his birthright. He never cared about his own people. He despised his birthright. What nigga in their right mind gonna give up the birthright? You don't want none of this? Isaac had everything that Abraham had, man. And you telling me he don't want none of that? He just gonna live off the land. Well, guess what? He's been living off the land through the sword, man. And they don't got no power, man. So we're here to tell you, all you people that's following Esau Edom, the so-called white man, prepare for judgment, man. Isaiah 13 and 15. Whatever you got planned ain't gonna work, man. You niggas, you able to get bunkers. You gotta. I was looking at this nigga in one of the videos. It was a short. Rick Ross playing basketball in his little hagger with the jet out there. It said Rick Ross on it with the MMG on the tip on nigga. Where you think you gonna go at, man? Where you think you gonna go, man? You got a helicopter? Where you gonna go? What can you fly your helicopter to hide from the Lord, man? This nigga Mark Zuckerberg and all these niggas in these bunkers. Man, listen, man. Them niggas, why are they getting bunkers? Why these niggas just don't say, man, we finna go to Mercury, man. We out of here, man. We just finna go to Mars, cause they fucking can't. They can't. So all the power that the so-called white man got is no power. The niggas gotta go and hide, man. That's a bitch move, man. While the men of the Lord is standing in great boldness. I love telling them Edomites when they come back to camp. You so-called white people going in slavery. I love the look on their fucking face when I say it, man. But these niggas trying to run and hide in a fucking bunker, man. We gonna stand in great boldness till the Lord take the spirit, man. And let you know, whatever plans you got, they ain't gonna work, man. This nigga, I said, bro, so what is it? Is it sovereignty or financial? That nigga said, first, it's sovereignty. We need freedom. But then it's financial. That's Jake's problem, man. Esau did a perfect job in deceiving Jake like they're going to make it if they get $1 trillion. They're going to make it. Well, the scripture tell you that a man's life consists of not in the abundance of the things that he have, man. This place got to end. It got to be destroyed. So what you going to do with money? Little boy said, we got dope. You got dope, we got dope. What you going to do when you get dope? What you going to do with it? You can use it now. If you ain't got it now, and then what you going to do with it, man? Your plans is going to fail, man. And nigga tell my man, hey, nigga putting all their eggs in one basket. Yeah, all our eggs is in the basket of Yahweh Shemawashai, man. You got a case, a carton, whatever you got of eggs, it's only one way out of here, man. And it's through the straight gate. So we here to tell Jake, the prophets, man, Samuel pulled up, they said, man, come die peacefully. Hey, no. He came because the Lord had him to go find King David, man. We here to tell you, nothing is going to work here, man. The Edomites are running into bunkers. They are building sub yachts, bunkers. What they running for? All the power they got, all the witchcraft, all the drinking blood, and all the soothsaying. What they running? What they running for? Because the wrath of the Lord is coming, man. And what the nigga said in Revelation, hide us. They'll tell the rock to follow them to hide us from the wrath of the Lord, man. This is Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found. So you tell me the Lord don't know where they at? Everyone that is found shall be thrust through. With what? And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. And the Lord finna use Edomites to destroy Edomites, man. These Edomites don't care about you, man. And these regular six-pack Joe Edomite that you see every day, these niggas is 3-time losers. The niggas was in the Greek Empire, they was in the Roman Empire, and now they in their last empire. And them niggas is 3-time losers, man. They lost. I don't care what Edomite it is. We see them all night downtown, man. Them niggas is lost. If there was a so-called white person in America that got to work, Just like we got to get up and go to the plantation. If that nigga got to get up and check his bank account and it ain't a million plus in there, he's a 3-time loser, man. The niggas lost, man. And us with our little measly crumbs on the table, we don't got nothing. But you can look at them and know your life is way more meaningful than theirs. If that nigga is in his third rulership on the bottom, the nigga living from check to check, man. It don't even matter if they stay in the suburbs, man. Them niggas is through, man. 3-time losers, man. Your plans ain't gonna work. Whatever you got planned, it's not going to work, man. Let me get this in Isaiah. It ain't gonna work, man. This is Isaiah 31. Same old two-step, man. Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not to the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua. And Shalom to all the Akim not walk to the end, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Barakathum. Yet he also is wise. Who? Yahweh. And will bring evil, and will not call back his words. The Lord says, words shall go forth. They shall not return unto him void in Isaiah 55. And will not call back his words. And what's the words of the Lord? Judgment, man. Isaiah, Salaki, Psalms 85, or is it Psalm 89 and 14? It say, justice and judgment is the habitation of the Lord's throne, man. You understand what habitation is, man? So everything that revolves around Yahweh is judgment, man. Judgment. Yet he also is wise and will not, and will bring evil and will not call back his words. And Yahushua, which is the word of Yahweh, he's coming to devour, man, to destroy. He will arise against the house of the evildoers, right? Who is the evildoers? You 2/3 of Israel, and against the help of them that work iniquity. Who's the help? Your government. Jake love the so-called white man so much, man. And this nigga really envy you. The so-called white man envy us, man. I'm talking about the elites, man. Them niggas envy the Israelites and against the help of them that work iniquity. Now the Egyptians, the Edomites, are men and not God. And their horse is flesh and not spirit. See, the power that they got, horse represents power. It's saying their horse is flesh. Their power is flesh, man. Because they don't got no power. The niggas is deceivers. They gotta use witchcraft, enchantments, music, TV, movies. The nigga is a demon. He's a deceiver. They don't got no power, man. And their horses, their power is flesh and not spirit. And we talk about this all the time, Galatians 5, man. The Lord say, you supposed to move through the spirit, and you should not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Esau, was that Romans 8, 4-6? He's carnal minded, man. Remember, tell you not in Romans 9, the scripture say, verse 9 and 6-8, it said, these are not the children of God, but the children of this say the children of the flesh are not the children of God, but the children of the promise accounted for the seed. The 17 heathen nations is children of the flesh, man. They don't got no power. See, we were just so long time deceived with enchantments, like it looked good on TV, like you wanna live the life of the so-called white man. You look up, they got these old antique car shows, right? They got their antique cars. I mean, that's all they got, man. Is to keep refurbishing these old ass cars, man. That's why they want to go back to the 50s and the 60s, man. This nigga Trump talking about make America great again. Well, the scripture right there in Ecclesiastes 7, man. It said, Jake, don't consider wisely concerning this,
Why were the former days better than these? No, man, we ready to get out of here, man. There is nothing that you can get on this side that'll make you want to stay in the 90s, man. 90s was the era, right? That's where the real music was going on at. 80s and 90s, the real rap. All the up north, Eric B and Rakim and the real lyricists. Man, we want to go back to that shit, man. We want to go home, man. I give a fuck about that old ass shit. Old ass, most of that shit was damn adultery music anyway. Me and Mrs. Jones. Come on, man. We want to go home, man. So we're gonna keep telling you whatever you got planned, it's gonna fail, man. Yeah, he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. That's the government. Those that you love so dearly. Jake want to keep voting. What it said, Revelations 13. They said who was able to make war with the beast, man. Esau done did the Yahweh Shemawashai then let this bastard do so much work in the earth. They really think they got a chance of making it out. But these niggas is running to bunkers. They've been building bunkers for years. You know why? Because they know they can't escape the judgment of the Lord, man. See, this is the top knowledge, man. That they know the elites. Forget the Edomites you see every day in the grocery store. That nigga don't know nothing, man. I'm talking about them that got hold, that got access to the scripts, man. The real script. They done took it and hid it, and they know our history, man. You heard that Edomite. They know our history, man. That nigga called us Schwartz, man. That nigga said, yeah, these Schwartz. Who is Schwartz, man? Hitler was saying that. Who are the damn Schwartzes, man? That's you so-called Negroes, man. You dark-skinned Jakes, man. Esau know, man. The top knowledge is the Hebrew Israelites and who the Lord come back to redeem, man. And they have taken that and hid it, man, and whitewashed everything. And we telling you, if you trusting in these niggas that's running to bunkers, where you gonna be at, man? And they showed you in the movie 2012, man. Nigga trying to run and get on them boats, them ships, what they call the arcs. Everybody didn't get on them, man. Esau is gonna leave you Jakes that trust in them, man. All you niggas done sold out for that bag. They gonna leave you, man. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horse is flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping, being helped, shall fall down, and they all shall fail together, man. For thus saith Yahweh, spoken unto me, for thus hath Yahweh spoken unto me, like as the lion and the young lion roareth on his prey, when a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice, nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall Yahweh host come down to fight for Mount Zion and for the hill thereof. So the Lord is coming to fight for the elect, man. And if you ain't seeking Yahweh Shemawashah now, he ain't coming to fight for you. That means you're going to be an enemy. Salakia. Luke 19 and 27. The Lord said he coming to fight for Mount Zion, man. This is Luke 19 and 27. But those my enemies, which were not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. But those my enemies, which were not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. Elder Yashua making a point on these slow belly niggas. Shakar and them, man. Them niggas is going against everything that Yahweh Shah teaches, man. And he come in the volume of the book. So he show you they don't want nothing to do with the Lord, man. And for you women out there, man, Micah 7:10, then she that is my enemy. The Lord said, everybody that's an enemy that don't want him to reign over them, the Lord finna put you to flight, man. Let's see if Esau gonna take you into a bunker with him, man. You trusting that nigga so much. Then she that is my enemy shall see it and shame shall cover her. Like it said in Isaiah 3, which say unto me, where is the Lord thy God? You may be going through a situation. It might not be looking too good, right? Money might be tight. And your real might say, the Lord dealing with you, where the money at? How come the Lord got you struggling? That's some shit a woman to say, because you probably just barely got money to pay your rent. Barely. I'm talking about barely, like it's scarce. She'll say, if the Lord dealing with you and you going out to teach, you doing lessons every day, where is he? That's listen, man. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as a mire of the street. Yeah, man. No confidence, no faith, man. That's why I tell you in Jeremiah 9, the Lord say, Jeremiah 9, starting at 17, search out the woman that be mourning, the cunning women, man. Those that's crying and weeping because they're on the bottom. I want to see what this translation say. NIV reads, then my enemy will see it, and I will be covered with shame. She who said to me, where is the Lord your God? See, that's what they say. Where your God at? Why you going through? Why you going through this? My eyes will see her downfall. Even now she will be trampled underfoot like Maya in the streets. Yeah, man. Right now it's a game. NET say, when my enemies see this, this will be covered. They will be covered with shame. They say to me, where is the Lord, your power? I will gloat over them. Then they will be trampled down like mud in the streets. Yep. Yeah, man. We are here to tell you whatever you got planned, it's going to fail, man. The Lord have made that foolproof. The elites is failing, man. The system that they got going on, it's all to lead everybody to the MOTB, man. I was looking the other day, it said Saudi Arabia was debating if they should sign with BRICS. That was last week, right? I think that was like Thursday or Friday last week. Was an article popped up. Now, just yesterday, BRICS, it said confirmed Saudi Arabia has joined the BRICS. But last week they was on it like they don't know if they were going to sign with the BRICS nations. But yesterday, Saudi Arabia it said officially joined BRICS. The Lord be playing chess, man. So when a nigga think he doing his own thing, let's get this. Proverbs. I just was thinking about this yesterday, man. And again, Salaki, because I supposed to did this lesson yesterday. This is Proverbs 16:1. The preparations of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord, man. It's from the Lord. And we talk about all the time about sinning not by proud speech, which is in was that Sirach 32. Let me read this. Jake's speech alone, man, is going to get them put to death. And there's been many Jakes already, and they got put to death for that, man. This is Sirach 32 and verse 11. It reads, rise up, be times, and be not the last, but get thee home without delay. Handle your business, man, when you out there, man. Do what you got to do and get back to the pad, man. Don't be playing around. You women, you got to go to the grocery store. Make your list, man. You men, too. You got to go to the grocery store, make your list, go get what you got to get, wherever you're going to get, and get the hell out of there, man. Rise up, be times, and be not the last, but get thee home without delay. It reads, verse 12, there, take thy pastime, do, it say, and do what thy will, but sin not by proud speech. And for these things bless him that made thee, and have replenished thee with his good things. The Lord have replenished the remnant, the hopeful elect with good things, man. Now we meditate on the kingdom. Now you can look at the world for the filth that it is, man. And as Zabba was making the point, man, everything we going against everything, man. It seems like, damn, y'all just some this grown ass niggas. No, man. Everything that's in the world is against the will of the Lord, man. Everything in the earth is against the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Everything, man. Every time you look up, you see something defiled, man. Chickens got their titties out, their ass showing, their thighs. This shit is off, man. Weave, BBLs, new tatas. Every time you look up, man. Every time you look up, man. A brother don't supposed to see another brother's woman, man. Period. You don't supposed to see him, man. Everything in this life is off, and we pissed every time we see something, man. You supposed to be vexed. We're gonna constantly keep telling you, if you don't seek the Lord, you're gonna die a real grievous death. This is Second Ezra. In Second Ezra 9 and 18, it reads, "And now when I prepared the world, which was not yet made, even for them to dwell in that now live, the Lord made the world for Israel, no man spake against me, for then everyone obeyed. But now the manners of them which are created in this world that is made are corrupted by a perpetual seed and by a law which is unsearchable, rid themselves." The laws of the so-called white man, it say by a law which is unsearchable. The laws of the so-called white man ain't in the Bible, man. These niggas just make laws as they move. It say, for then everyone obeyed, but now the manners of them which are created in this world that is made are corrupted by a perpetual seed and by a law which is unsearchable, rid themselves. Which goes to that Wisdom of Solomon 2. What do they say? Let's read it. The Wisdom of Solomon 2. That's what Esau said right here. Wisdom of Solomon 2 and verse 10. Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. That's in the curse in Deuteronomy 28. It said they would not show favor to the young or the old. Let our strength be the law of justice. Let our strength be the law of justice. But that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. So in Second Ezra, again 9 and 19, it said, for then everyone obeyed, but now the manners of them which are created in this world that is made are corrupted by a perpetual seed and by a law which is unsearchable, rid themselves. So the law that the so-called white man had established is not in the Bible, man. It's unsearchable laws. That's the Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe to him that decree unrighteous decrees, right? Which they have prescribed. Let's get that, as a matter of fact. When you go to, let me get this and get it in the blue letter. And we telling you everything that this bastard has done, man, is going to fail, man. And the scripture said, as a matter of fact, let me hold it. Let me hold it because I don't want to forget it. In Isaiah 21, I've been reading this a lot lately. Isaiah 21. So let's say right here, Isaiah 10 and 1. But I want to get this in translation. Man, this nigga done spoiled everything, man. And the Lord said in 2 Ezra 5 and 42, he's like if his judgment unto a ring, man. You don't want to be nowhere around this nigga when judgment come, man. What a boy said in the movie, man. I don't want to be nowhere around this nigga when judgment day come. Oh, that was in the Max Payne movie. When she went to the dude and asked him, he heard about a guy named Max Payne. He said, Max Payne. He said, you don't want to be nowhere around him when judgment day come, man. You want to be on these Edomites, man. These niggas in Isaiah 13 and 15, which I read, niggas that join themselves over that Proverbs 16, though hand join the hand and wicked would not. Man, you want to hang around these niggas, man. These niggas finna die, man. Oh, and in the interview, thinking about that, the pastor said, he said, yeah, y'all he said, yeah, y'all gonna what I forgot how he worded the shit, but he said y'all is he said y'all gonna be dust. No, he said y'all gonna be fertilizer for the earth. That's what he said in that in that with Finkelstein in the past. He said, man, yeah, y'all gonna be fertilizer for the earth, man. What you talking about himself too? Cause he'll eat Edomite too. If you listen to the interview, he said, yeah, he was talking about the small head. He talking about y'all gonna be fertilizer for the earth, man. Yeah, all the Edomites gonna be fertilizer for the earth, man. This is Isaiah 10 and 1. It reads in NIV, woe to those who make unjust laws, to those who issue oppressive decrees. Let's go back and get verse 2. Yeah, man. These niggas, man. See what verse 2 say. Verse 1 it reads in the King James, woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Right? Just read this in a different. It said laws that's unsearchable, man. These niggas just make shit as they go. Woe to those who make unjust laws, to those who issue oppressive decrees. This is CSB. Woe to those enacting crooked statutes and writing oppressive laws. Woe to those who enact unjust statutes and to those who constantly record harmful decisions. Let's see what NET, those who enact unjust policies are so good as dead. Those who are always instituting unfair regulations. See? That's Esau, man. NET said, what sorrow awaits the unjust judges and those who issue unfair laws. So everything that Jake got going on with the Isaiah, what's that? Isaiah 28:15. They had made a covenant with death and that held that agreement. Right. It's a yeah, they on the falsehood, man. But nothing is going to work. What the scripture tell you that this pastor, Amos 9, man, which I love. Let me read that. Amos 9. So if those that you trust in, like who do you look to if they gonna lose, man? If there is no way they can win, then what do you do, man? Like we supposed to be looking for help or support, right? What's that? Isaiah 36 and 6. Matter of fact, let me get that before I get this. Let's get that. Isaiah 36 and 6. And it's beautiful, but at the same time, it's like, damn, Jake don't like they don't see like it ain't no other way out of here, man. And why would you look for another way out of here? Why would you want another way out of here? Where you gonna go at? If you ain't going through the straight gate, if you ain't trying to go out this way, well, how you gonna get out of here, man? Isaiah 36 and 6, lo, that trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. Where you gonna go at, man? This nigga, this is a broken reed, man. And that's why Isaiah said, Lord, how long? And the Lord said, until the earth be without, until it be without inhabitants, man. Because Jake, just like in that movie, Yahweh shot and 12 pulled up, man. And niggas, it was just another day for niggas, man. It was just another day for niggas, man. Niggas just doing it was just another day, man. Oh yeah, that's your Howard shot in the 12. All right. Well, my stomach touching my back, man. And they show you in the movie, nigga was getting money, chasing the bag, and your Howard shot was on the scene, man. Same thing now. The men of the Lord is on the scene, whether you can accept it or not. And they telling you whatever your plans is, they ain't gonna work, man. The elite plans ain't working. Why do Jake think the elite plans working? Because they still get to spend money and jet set. No, that's part of the plan, man. But they gotta go and hide and run into bunkers, man. Amos, chapter 9. And I'm gonna get this closing precept behind this. Let me hold it before I forget. Job 11 and 20. This is Amos 9 and 1. I saw the Lord standing upon the altar. Why is the Lord standing upon this altar? In Isaiah 34, it tell you that Baal shall be a sacrifice, man. In a great slaughter in the Lamb of Idumea in Isaiah 34, 5 and 6. I saw Yahweh, Bashmi Yahweh, standing upon the altar. America is going to be a burning place, man. And he said, you heard the Edomite. The Edomite said, the Edomite pastor said, y'all is going to be fertilizer, man. And we know this. I saw the Lord stand upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the post may shake, and cut them in their head. Who? All of them. Hold on. Let me write this down so I won't forget, because I know me. I want to close that Job 11 and 20. And cut them in the head. All of them, right? And I was bringing this out the other day in the lesson. In Psalms 74, the Lord did the same thing for us in Egypt, man. This is Psalm 74 and 14. Let me read 13. Thou didst divide the sea by thy strength. Thou breakest the heads of the dragons in the waters. Who? Egypt was the most dominant power at this time, man. That is, divide the sea by thy strength. Thou breakest the heads of the dragons in the waters. Thou breakest the heads of Leviathan in pieces and gave him to be meat to the people inhabiting the wilderness. That was Israel. We came out of Egypt with great substance, right? Isaiah 9 and 1. I saw the Lord stand upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the post may shake. This is the foundation. This is the foundation, the Edomites' last stronghold. the Lord is a smite the lintel of the door that the post may shake, man. And that'll be Babylon the Great, a miracle, man. That the post may shake, man. This place right here, the infrastructure, the foundation of Babylon the Great, and cut them in the head, all of them. And I will slay the last of them with the sword. See, who is the last of them? It tell you in the number 24 that Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that what? He shall perish, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. Who's going to be left? The elites. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. See, they can't escape, and they know this. They gotta know this, man. They gotta know it. Them niggas been trying their best to get past that radiation belt, man. Which they called it after Edomite Van Allen belt, man. They can't get past that, and they know it. The world know it. Who would go somewhere and don't go back? Tell me they went to the damn moon. Come on, man. Though they dig into hell, that's them deep underground military bunkers. They dumbs. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, it's a space station, hovering in the clouds, jets sitting in they jets and helicopters. They don't want to just hover. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. And they did that. And though they hide themselves into the top of Carmel, which is the mountains, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, you got to picture this is a vision. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. What sea he gonna? What sea? Come on, man. Don't they got submarines? He just had these people that died, these millionaires, billionaires that went down here trying to find the damn Titanic, and the Lord killed them niggas, man. That pressure down there just destroyed that little submarine, man. And they said the one guy, his son went with him. He said he didn't even want to go, man. Now his wife is on earth spending up all the billions, man. Thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. They don't got nowhere to run, man. So while these niggas running behind Esau, where Esau gonna go at, man? Well, let me get it. I want to make this point too, because the Lord say, and cut them in the head, all of them, right? Well, this verse here, in Romans, what is that? Romans 16 and 20. This is the precept to the one in Genesis 3. When they say they shall bruise our head, they shall bruise our heel, we shall bruise their head. Is the precept, Romans 16 and 20. And the God of peace, shall bruise Satan under your feet shortly. The grace of our Lord Yahweh Shamashiach be with you. See, the Lord is finna pull up on these Edomites, man, and finna permanently bruise them. Job, remember that wound was healed, right? The deadly wound was healed. They said one of their heads was wounded. Well, now this wound can't be healed, man. So anybody that's running behind these people is crazy, man. You done lost your mind, man. Let's read up on this. I want to start at verse. This is verse 13. Job 11:13 to read. If thou prepare thine heart and stretch out thy hands towards him, to my elect being reactivated, right? If thou prepare thine heart, the Lord tell you in Hosea 5:15, he will go into his place and hide himself until we acknowledge our offense, right? Well, the Lord, if you still here right now, you know what I mean? The Lord reactivated you. If thou prepare thine heart and stretch out thy hands towards him, and that's another one, stretch out thy hands. That's in 1 Timothy 2. It tell you to matter of fact, let me read it from the phone. Let me get it from the phone just to make this point. That's 1 Timothy. First Timothy 2 and 8. It was therefore that men pray everywhere, lifting up holy hands without wrath and doubt. See? So right here say, if thou prepare thine heart and stretch out thy hands towards him, if iniquity be in thy hand, put it far away, and let not wickedness dwell in thy tabernacles, which is your spirit, your body, your abode. For then shalt thou lift up thy face without spot, being purified. And when the angel went to Isaiah in Isaiah 1, Isaiah 6, Isaiah chapter 6, the angel put the coal in his mouth. And he said, thou art healed from thine iniquities. Isaiah being healed represented the elect, being healed and being redeemed, being reactivated. And Job represented the elect going through trials and tribulations, adversity and afflictions, and overcoming it. And at the end, getting double. Again, Isaiah represented the elect being purified. It say, for then shalt thou lift up thy face without spot. Yeah, thou shalt be steadfast and shalt not fear. Only fear we got now is Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Nobody give a damn what Esau can do and what he coming with, man. Because what he's coming with, there are more with us than be with them, man. Believe that. Because thou shalt forget thy misery. This is what the Lord is putting off from us, man. But thou shalt forget thy misery and remember it as waters that pass away. Remember what as waters pass away? Your misery. I make the point all the time when I read this. If you standing at a river, cause if you go to a lake or a pond, the waters stay there. They don't move. But when you go to a river, it's upflow stream, downstream, how they say it, salmon flow upstream, whatever. The water's constantly flowing, man. So the Lord said, because thou shalt forget thy misery, remember it as waters that pass away. You flush the toilet, or you brushing your teeth, the water gone, man. And thy age shall be clearer than at noonday. What's it talking about? Young, man. Young, man. Forever. Was that Philippians 3? 1 John 3? The Lord, Yahweh Shai, our big brother, we finna get bodies, whoever the elect is, man. In Israel overall, all of Israel finna have angelic extraterrestrial bodies, man. You ain't gonna never get old. So it say, thy age shall be clearer than the noonday. Thou shalt shine forth. Thou shalt be as the morning, fresh, new, fresh, man. Yeah. And thou shalt be secure because there is hope. Yeah. Thou shalt dig about thee and thou shalt take thy rest in safety. I love to read Isaiah 32 and 18. They say that we're going to dwell alone in safety with assurance. It say, also thou shalt lie down and none shall make thee afraid. Yeah, many, them 17 heathen nations, we're going to be 16 when Esau be done away with. And yeah, many shall make suit unto thee. Yeah, but the eyes of the wicked shall fail. But the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape. See, they're going to escape again. Like I said in Amos, and their hope, whose hope? The wicked hope, the Edomites' hope, shall be as the giving up of the ghost. That's the best they got, man. So while Jake running around here sliding, trying to be down with these niggas, man, the best hope that they got is to give up the damn ghost, man. They don't got nothing, man. The niggas has been running around here deceiving us with TV and music, man. Enchantments. And the Lord said it in Proverbs 3, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways, man. Because it leads to death. Or you get the ball out for a little while, but then death. Them niggas' logo is get rich and die trying. You only live once. Just do it. Obey your thirst. And then what? Yeah, man. We done found out the niggas is liars, man. Yeah, that was from the elder Ayathan, man. He brought that lesson out a few years ago, bro. I never forget. I was at the plantation, still on night shift, and he did that lesson at the plant. I was listening to it at the plantation, bro. And I asked him the other day. He did a lesson the other day. His channel is fire. What is it? Fire cures leprosy. That's it. That's the elder channel. Fire cures leprosy. And I asked him. I said, the spirit was on him. I said, Elder, what's the name of that Edomite you did a lesson on a couple years ago? And he put Edom. He put the name, and I went and looked him up, but I couldn't find him. So then I went back and asked the elder. I said, do you remember the video you did? He was like, yeah, but it was a few years ago. So he told me to go look up the name to type in. So I typed it in and I found the video pop right up, man. That video popped right up, man. So it's the spirit of the Lord. When I saw the video he did, I went to come here, boy, and asked him, yeah, man. And I was gonna do a lesson on it, but I said if I do that lesson, Esau gonna do something to my channel. So I just put it up like that and put that title on it. But yeah, man, them Edomites, man, that's them in rare form telling you how they feel. Cause who can stop them? Nobody can stop these devils, man. Nobody can stop them, so they can do what they want to do. Well, that's why Jake follow these Edomites, because they have to see Jake like, okay, look how the Lord, we've been sliding around the earth, so it can't be a God. If we could do, we do. We done did all this to these people, and we still get to slide off and live, and we can talk about it, and nothing to be done. So that make Jake think, then if it is a God, it must look like them. He got to be with them. Well, the Lord said, let me read it. In Psalms 55, in Psalms 50, see, this is the deception that these Edomites has been sliding under, man. And Jake think Okay, it gotta be like the Lord gotta be dealing with these people, man. This is Psalms 15, Psalms 50, in verse 20 reads, Thy citizen speaketh against thy brother, thy slanderers thy own mother's son. This can't be talking about nobody but Esau and Jacob. These things hast thou done, and I kept silent. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. See, and that's why I love to read that Job 15 and 21 when they say a dreadful sound is in his ears. That dreadful sound is them being reproved, man. It say, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. So in Job 15 and 21, let's read this. This dreadful sound is in their ears, man. And this dreadful sound is them being reproved, man. Job 15:21, dreadful sound is in his ears. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. The destroyer is Yahweh Shah. See, he believed not that he shall return out of darkness, and he is waited for of the sword. See, he is waited for of the sword, man. He wanteth about for bread, saying, where is it? He knoweth that the day of darkness is ready at his hand. See? Trouble and anguish shall make him afraid. They shall prevail against him as a king ready to the battle. Yeah, our time coming back, we're going to prevail against these bastards. They shall prevail against him. Yahweh Shai finna pull up on them, man. Yeah. And that other one is Jeremiah 50 and 43. They hearing this, man. We keep telling Jake, man, these elites, these Edomites is trembling, man. Jeremiah 50 and 43, the king of Babylon have heard the report of them. See, they go to Job 15 and 21. The dreadful sound is in his ears, and his hands wax feeble. Anguish took hold on him, and pains as of a woman in travail. See, the niggas is trembling, man. We don't gotta see them. We don't need to see them, man. The Lord said when this word get dropped on them, they're just gonna start trembling. Ecclesiastes, what is it? Let's get this. Ecclesiastes 12 and 3, right? It reads, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong man shall buy himself, and the grinder see because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. So we know they trembling because the words of the Lord is out, man. The king of Babylon had heard a report of them, and his hands waxed feeble. Anguish took hold on him as pains as of a woman in travail. You didn't tell you in Zephaniah 1 and 14, it said the mighty man shall cry out bitterly, man. So all these bastards talking trash. Oh, what's that other one? Jeremiah 30 and 6, man. The Lord said, wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, man? Yeah. And as the king is, what? So are the people. Yeah, man. So just some points I was just thinking about. None of your plans are going to work. And we're going to keep telling you. I can get plenty more scriptures, but you're going to fall, man. Everything that Jake trying to do here, everything that Esau trying to do, is all going to fail, man. Let me close with this. And this says a lot, man. That Job 5. This is Job 5 and 12. It reads, he disappointed the devices of the crafty. The word crafty. Psalms 83. They take crafty counsel. He disappointed the device of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. This is a big word right here. Let's get a translation. This is ESV. He frustrates the devices of the crafty so that their hands achieve no success. This is the CSB. No, the NAS B20. He frustrated the schemes of the shrewd so that their hands cannot attain success. He frustrated the plotting of the shrewd so that their hands cannot attain success. Okay, say the same. Say he thwarts the plans of the crafty so that their hands achieve no success. In the NKJV, he frustrated the device of the crafty so that their hands cannot carry out their plans. It ain't gonna work, man. Look, making void thoughts of the subtle. This is the YLT, making void thoughts of the subtle, and their hands do not execute wisdom. It ain't gonna work, man. And see, we don't need to be running around looking for no, we right here, man. Seek ye out the book of Yahweh Bashim Hamashine, read, no one of these shall fail, man. NLT, he frustrated the plans of schemers so the work of their hands would not succeed, man. BBE, who makes the designs of the wise go wrong so that they are unable to give effect to their purposes. And we know this. Now I'm going to get one more, Salakia. I got to get this one. This is Psalms 33, which I always read when I read that, Job. Let's get this one. Psalms 33. It ain't going to work, man. Nothing these Edomites got planned is going to go right for them, man. So anybody that's following these bastards, you might well kill yourself now, man. Psalm 33 and 10. The Lord, Yahweh, bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the devices of the people of none effect. See? The counsel of Yahweh standeth forever. The thoughts of his heart to all generations. So their counsel is not going to work, man. So anybody that trusting in the so-called white man, you might well kill yourself now, man. Hey, because when the Lord pull up, he said, all my enemies, bring them here and slay them before me, man. Lord was edifying. I got to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rikak, Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elder bishop and elders, great minister, who well, who teach well, while the apostles and elders of all of Israel, ready, concepted or not. In a sincere salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth and believing this truth with the four winds of the earth and the entire world, shed light to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Akwal who are listening, learning, you, for your sisters who are listening, learning, throughout tuning in. May Yahweh Shema Shah continue bless you in your houses. May the blessing of election be upon your house. Till next time, I say Shalom. Wa Abba.